All about love. So this is dedicated to Flat Out Truth, who asked me a very good question. This individual would like for me to expand upon how the pyramids were built. Awesome. Because I'm going to still need some assistance from other people because it is very, very intricate. But I believe in my heart, from my research, I do believe that I have an interesting theory that keeps it simple. But before we start, I'd like to acknowledge symbolism. I'm once again in Iowa, in America, in a graveyard. I'm at a different part of the graveyard than the last time, and look, another obelisk. The theme is the pyramid, okay? Research this. You have medullary pyramids in your brain. You have the Triangulum constellation in Aries. Think about it. Triangulum, triangle, pyramid, medullary, your brain, in Aries. America, remove the M. Aria, Aries, I'm in America. Ka, Egyptian soul. Aries is in America. Aries ruled by Mars, your red blood. Mars is the red planet. Mars is Mary. Army is the same word as Mary. So when you're fighting, you're using her birthing, doubling, splitting into two energy. So your brain, once again, is very important because Aries is the head of the zodiac. America is showing you Aria, the head, Aries in there, the head, your brain, cerebrum, rum, anagram for ram. Medullary pyramids, here we go. Aria, Aries, the head. Mars rules that. Triangulum constellation. I move here in a triangular, angular motion. And what do I find? So you Jehovah's Witnesses with your symbols. I know a Jehovah's Witness personally, nothing personal, but I talked to her about her symbols and her York Rite symbols, how it's a tilted cross and a crown. You have a crown chakra. You have a locust, caeruleus. Research. Locust is an insect. The sect is a religious movement. The insect is the religion in which you are praising. Caeruleus. Rule is in that term in your brain. You rule from your crown, hence your York Rite. Your right brain, you have a right brain. You have rituals. Don't let Freemasons take your truth and dance with it, and then they're not all bad, not all Jehovah's. I'm not saying they're all bad and pedophiles, but it's riddled with it. Why does Jehovah's Witness have so much real estate in New York? Okay, so if this money, and I asked this Jehovah's Witness person about the money, I said, so why is there so much real estate? And they have millions in real estate. So if we're religious and spiritual, which means spiritus is breath, which you don't know that, Jehovah's Witnesses, it's okay, you don't know that, but it means that in Latin, to breathe. Are you breathing when I say that your York Rite symbol is in the graveyard? That's the Jehovah's York Rite. York Rite are the blue people, the blue. Scottish Rite are the red people, the Islamists. They infiltrated Islam. It means to submit. I had to submit to my calcified spasm. Submit means to floor things. Roll on the floor and butterfly. Your spasms will go to the floor. To submit. Earth is flat. You can submit. Hence why you have your York Rite in the graveyard with an obelisk shape. Egyptian, Jehovah's, what's going on? That's the same logo on your Jehovah. Jah is Jupiter in etymology. Jah relates to Yahweh. Yahweh, Jehovah, Yahweh. Why is the Y and the J interchangeable, y'all? Why? Ask yourself. And Jehovah has J-E-H in it. My name is J-H-E, so I think that I'm somehow connected. Now back to my brother or my sister who wants to know about the pyramids. Well, let's go and check it out. It's a pretty big symbol here. I'm blowing your mind again. You don't have to go to school to get the truth. Symbols. Ask what the York Rite symbol is doing. On a Jehovah's Witness, York Rite is also on an obelisk. So what is it, people? Are we Egyptian? Are we European? You know, are we pagans? Or are we following spiritus, the breath? Or are you following your priests of Amun-Ra? Well, my people, here we go. I found it. Your pyramid or pyramidos. Fire in the middle. So let's expand upon how they were built. Here is my theory. Theo means God. Let's do this slow. Medullary pyramids are in your brain, the same shape as that pyramid in Egypt. So, let's review and slow it down. This structure is made of cement. In the word cement, you have ment. Mente in Latin means to remember. You remember with your energies in the hemispheres of your brain. 2 hemispheres. Odin, the Germanic Norse version of Mercury. Odin had 2 messengers, Odin did, by his pyramids in his brain. Hugin and Munin. Simple. Thought and memory. The 2 birds, your memories, your ark, covenant, cement. Mente means the mind. So the cement is showing you it's your brain on the ground. Cement is made of calcium phosphate and calcite and gypsum, which is literally, research this, it says an Egyptian ingredient. So we're in America, but we're in Egypt. Egypt is in Africa. Africa, it's simple. How to decode it. Africa means terra, for the earth. Get into your Latins. Lat means to hide. Your lats go in a V. Your V, by the way, my collarbones make a V. That's the Taurus V. By the way, your obelisk, look at your body. It makes it by your crotch. Your obelisk starts here, look, it's the top, and then it goes down and makes a pyramid, a V triangle. I was very attracted to women. Yes, I'm a bit lustful. You know, I don't physically go out and screw everybody, of course. I'm in control, but I have a lustful eye. Venus rules my chart. That's it, the goddess of love, she rules it. Why I'm always looking around and loving, you know, and liking sexual things. The V symbol is by your crotch. That's your obelisk. So now I'm telling you, it's in your body. Go in the mirror, look at your body from head to toe, look at your belly button. It makes the obelisk the pyramid. So you have an inverted pyramid by your crotch, and then you have the one pointing up by your brain, medullary pyramids, your stars of David now. Calcium phosphate, let's go back, is in your cement. So what's a corporation? Corpse. You're living in a corporate world. Oh yeah, it is. Corpse. Now is the body dead or alive? I'm gonna tell you something, there is no death. Don't let the Vatican give you the city of the dead, hence where you get corpse from. The death, the brotherhood of death. It's all about skull and bones, and here we are, bones made this pyramid structure. Now, how did the pyramids get built specifically? Well, theory. The Nile River is under the pyramid. Simple. Water is magnetic. What does that mean? Let's ask some questions here. Klondike, okay, in Alaska. Klondike means hammer, water. Now, do the math. Native Americans, tomahawk, hammers, axes, chopping, brawny, the damn paper towel, the man with the axe, ox, Taurus, oxygen, chopping, metaphors, energy, Thor, the hammer, Arm & Hammer, baking soda, it's you, Thor, you have a thorax, right? In your body, bones. Thor is in your bones. You have a deltoid bone in your body, for God's sake. I forgot that one. The delta, your deltoid bone is there too. So it's the same word in etymology. So you deltas and your fraternities and your secret societies, your Victoria's Secret. Victoria is Venus. Secret would be your secretions. Made this, back to this. Calcium phosphate, which makes bones, are in your cement. We're living in a corporate world. Vatican City, city of the dead. It's not dead. Your bones are still alive. What's keeping the cement in form? If it was really the city of the dead, your cement would melt and disappear, and so would the earth and the orbs. Bullshit. They want you to be afraid and think of death. So how are they built? Very simple. Nile River is under the pyramids. So before it was built, we had water flowing, magnetic. We have Klondike water in Alaska. It means hammer water, which means it nails itself to something. What would it nail itself to? And kingship in heaven. Research this kingship in heaven, the Hittite people. Why you wear tights, the high tights in ballet. Hittites, the orbs, Jupiter and Saturn. Kingship in heaven. Jupiter and Saturn have a fight. And it says, I've swallowed thine manhood. This is what they wrote. The phallus of Osiris. I don't have to go far in a cemetery because they already snitch on themselves. The phallus of Osiris. You had that in your body. It's your penis. Or the dildo. You women with your vibrators, they're vibrating to make you all excited and to throw you off of your mental ability to build the pyramids. Yes, honk your horns, honk honk. Horn. Cerebrum means horn. Amun's horn, while they're honking. So, by your medullary pyramids, the horn. a bell. Here's the pyramid, water underneath it. It's not built yet. Let's get into it. Calcium phosphate is in bones and makes cement. You have calcite in cement, and it's in your third eye. It's very simple. So I can think about the concrete. Man and woman were already concrete, so they didn't have to work hard in ancient times. They weren't eating shitty foods, which create parasites that eat away at your ability to make deeper connections. That's it. When you eat the meat, it slows down your body. It makes you an animal. You are what you eat. It's very simple. That's why you have 4 quads. You don't walk on all 4s. You're a symbol of the 4-wheeled drive. Meniscus makes a figure 8 sideways. So, no pyramids built. Nile River, water. We know water is magnetic and it hammers itself. Hammer water, it nails itself. Kingship in heaven. Back to that. So, Jupiter and Saturn. Someone swallowed someone's manhood, which is the penis, which is that. And it's an Ophiuchus constellation, makes this. You understand? Look up Ophiuchus, and you have the Sutum constellation by it, which means the shield, damn it. Sutum and scrotum. It's the same word. The balls and the penis of Osiris, metaphorically. The sexual Big Bang is by Ophiuchus. Has to be. You can see it. It's the shape of the obelisk. Water is underneath it. Not built yet. Now, do the math. What are ice trays? Earth is the cube in geometry. Hence the Kaaba. They love the cube, don't they? The Rubik's Cube, Ra, the sun. And the moon help make it. Now, you have a lunate bone in your body. What's the moon? Magnetic. Mag means to move in Sanskrit. So if you're moving with a lunate bone, you're magnetically making energy, but you need many bodies to do it. Back to this. So, simple. You need a lot of bodies, humans. Calcium phosphate moving in a circle. Lunate bone is magnetic. When you put magnets close together, enough of them, a human body, something has to be formed. If you're chanting something, you're going to make a direct result. Like when you chant Hare Krishna to a plant, when it's dead, I did this, the leaves grow back, and then I got a new plant. I didn't put seeds in it from chanting Hare Krishna with my words. I didn't touch shit. I didn't lift shit. So we have water, magnetic and electricity, giving you energy under where the pyramids are. Simple, the generator, the one that makes things magnetic. So if I'm to build a structure over the Nile, magnetic, do the math, it's already gonna be bing, it's gonna be firm, and it's not gonna require a lot of work because you're on a stove, earth is firm, it's hot, it has lava and water and everything down below, 7 worlds below and 7 worlds above. What the hell? Why is the Kaaba in Mecca and the pyramids in Egypt? So you have the cube and the pyramid. Square and triangle makes a circle. People ask questions. Why are they walking around the Kaaba and no one's walking around the pyramids in Egypt? These dummies think the pyramid is no longer in use. These dummies. It is in use. What do you think it's doing right now? It's made of your damn bones. For example, we're in the cemetery. Cement. Mente, to remember. Cement. We're in the land of calcium phosphate, your bones. You mean to tell me that my bone can make this shit and the cement and you're driving on it and it's holding you, which means it's alive? That my body is doing all of this, and I'm not speaking about this stuff, that my body creates the concrete, that I am the phallus, the Mount Meru is your spine, in which the kingship in heaven, he swallows thine manhood, Jupiter and Saturn, homosexuality, Horus and Set, research, man, homophobia, why? Horus and Set had a gay battle, it's true. They talk about the sperm of Horus spitting out and got into someone's eyeball, Set. Now, okay, you get what, bukkake? It's, yeah, Japanese, a bunch of men who like to jerk off on women. I'm sorry, I know it's gross, but where is that coming from? As above, so below, below, so above. It's your creative member. Don't just shoot off gross. Be sexually liberated, but control your urges. Know what an orgasm is. Now back to this. Water, the Nile's magnetic. Magnets make things form. You put something on top of water, it's a stove with the hot earth. You ain't got to do shit. You're in the right place to make a structure. You have the bone with the solar plexus in the body, walking around a circle like the Kaaba. This is my theory of the pyramid. Now, they built a tray, an ice cube tray with cubes made of wood or, I don't know, calcium phosphate. A foundation. This is my theory. Cube structures. Simple. They had hang gliders. So if it's about height, simple. So they start off with the foundation, slow. They get bones, calcium phosphate, and they dump it in one section at a time. Patience. Your ancestors were patient. They worked hard, but they didn't use a lot of effort because they knew the truth. Because nature doesn't work hard. She gets the shit done, y'all. She doesn't go to the library. Libra and Aries, by the way, is in the library. Now, your body. Let's just break down the body. We have water under the damn pyramids, which means fire in the middle. You have metallurgy pyramids, so your water, your fire is one with the water. Earth is the cube. Cuboid bone in your foot. So now I'm an Egyptian or whatever I am before the pyramids are being built, and I'm walking with my cuboid bones. My bones are lunate, magnetic. I'm stomping. I have a solar plexus, the sun, which is what? Fiery. It takes fire and water to make a body. Boom! Now, there's no structure yet. It's just a tray, a cube, like an ice tray. You know, you make your little boards. Where'd the board come from? Your board of directors, your faculty, your staff. The Sekhem scepter in Egypt, the staff, it's the symbol of power. It's the obelisk, same thing. So now, lunate bone, the moon. The moon makes form, the moon makes your bone. So maybe you can make a bone or a stone, the philosopher's stone. Here we go. So, boom, they make a structure, a foundation of cubes. Earth is the cube in geometry, why not? You stack bones in each cube. You chant around it, you walk during the day, evening, nighttime. You take shifts. Your turn, walk around it. You got calcium phosphate and calcite in your third eye. Say Om or Krishna or whatever their version and put life in that part of the earth with the Nile. So each cube, think about it, no work is done. You have a glider, dumping, choosing each square because they know what the shape of the earth is. Simple. You dump bones, right? And then you form with physical labor, sure. You grind the bones. How is cement made? Research that. It becomes a liquid. It's a pot. You stir it up. It's like making food, but it's your body. Wow. So they're stirring it up, putting it in sections, right? And then a little bit of chanting. And then the Nile River, right? Magnetic. It's hearing you. The water can hear you. You're 70% damn water. And your deltoid bone means the delta, and the pyramids are found out where the delta is. So I mean, I don't even know how much more I can say. But that they built it with time, cube by cube. Then, okay, so one level's done. Simple. Each cube, they chanted and physically made a cube with no physical labor, lifting shit. They carried bones of all creatures, humans, everything, and dumped it in a square. My theory. Chanted around it, formed it, did one level at a time. And when they got higher and higher, I believe the hang gliders came in, dumping from wherever they stopped, like Tetris. Ah, levels. What is Tetris showing you? Letters T, torus fields. Your body has a torus field, a Tetris. Tetrahedron is your head. So I'm walking around this square base with cubes. It's simple to make a cube shape, like an ice tray. Where'd it come from? And I'm dumping bones, making an ice tray and leveling and making it angular to shape a pyramid. Now, if I'm walking around in a circle, whoa, the bunch of calcium phosphate, I'm making a circular wall. Circe, circle. You're making a wall of concrete, but it's a different energy. That vibration is now vibrating with the Nile waters. That is magnetic. The sole of your feet, Pisces, is the fish. So now we're swimming? Woo! Wow, we're swimming around? Right, so you're getting the water, the fire in your body. You have phosphorus in your sperm. So if these men weren't ejaculating, which they weren't, they held, Venus is the morning star in phosphorus. They held her phosphorus. Limestone is green. How did it get green, y'all? Emerald is Venus. A dead giveaway, an alive giveaway. So I chant with my phosphorus to Venus, all the stars. I have a foundation, squares, very simple, no effort needed, really. The Nile River, magnetic. Mag means to make things, hammer the water, to nail things. Mount Meru is that kingship in heaven, is that spine, is that phallic member that was swallowed, the penis. The spine is the cross of the earth. It talks about the creation of the bodies of the earth. And they used sexual lingo back then. And we got it wrong today. We think it's all, gross, No. Swallowing someone's manhood means that you've taken in their consciousness. These orbs are bisexual. Do you understand? Mercury is a man and a woman. what is that about? So then when Mercury is dating, and Mercury is, they're also dating, by the way, they have sex with each other. When they go house to house, what are they doing? So their mothers, their daughters, their sons, their cousins of each other, their husband and wife. Not to say to sleep with people who are related to you, but that's how they are up there. As it's different from you. We literalize shit. Anyway, so, simple. Stacking, Tetris, level by level, trays, making a foundation. Where did the base of your house come from? How did the Mexicans Khan, serpent, like Leonard Cohen, the serpent prince, how do the Mexicans know how to build so well? Because your Mexicans have the vibration of the master. Master has M. Mex, Texas, sex, six, the people of Venus. Master builders are your Mexicans. Your Aztecs, your Asians, your black people, white people, whatever. Everyone had a building flow, a formation. Pyramids are all over the world. Japan, underwater, why? Before it was full of water, it was a world. Atlantis, Atlanta, walking around it, simple. I hope that helps. And they paste it cube by cube, made of bones. Very easy. Someone research, how do you make cement? Put a bunch of bones in one spot, make the cube, the next one, and you've made a tray, row after row after row. Simple. Here's the glider. Dumping, chanting with my Medullary pyramids. Now, back to sex. This obelisk is the penis of Osiris, which is Saturn. Have you heard the term, I'm gonna fuck your brains out? Pardon my language. Fuck your brains out? Be careful. In your brain, you have copper. In your sexual fluid, you have copper. Men. Okay, be careful, men. You are the fire of your woman. She's the water. Why do you think you're fiery and she's watery? Why was the man, why was the man given a feminine morning star? Because man needed to calm down. Kingship in heaven? There's no queen there, is there? So then what's the point of Venus's creation later in life? There were only 4 orbs worshipped before Venus. Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, and Mercury. 4. And then Venus came out of nowhere. And then she rules 2 parts, a female, and she rules the part where you die in Libra, your soul, the penis, where Ophiuchus is. And she's in Taurus, the bull. The Taurus field makes your pyramids. They're around your body, red and blue and white light, like the invisible rays, once again, of the sun, going through your diamond window, hence your diamond reptiles. Adamantius means red man, Adam. I'm gonna fuck your brains out. You are fucking your brains out. When you ejaculate over and over and come, just lustful, you're draining yourself. It's no judgment. You are fucking your brains out. Your brains are your sperm. Hence why the man has been given that, to honor the woman. Jupiter and Saturn are a male energy. Yeah, they're androgynous, but notice the title, your ancestors gave it the king, which would mean that Jupiter got overthrown by Saturn, who's the king, the crown. Jupiter got upset and said, okay, I'll be the 6th chakra. I'll let you win. Humble yourself. Jupiter let Saturn win. Jupiter was once the ruler on top of Saturn. Research, why? So Jupiter, okay, cool. Jupiter goes, I have a birthing ability that you would never believe. So here goes Saturn, the ejaculator, Ophiuchus. Thank you, Jupiter. And it goes, but he ejaculates and it says breaking into pieces. Nimrod broke things into pieces. Hyslop's words, you know, the 2 Babylons, breaking into pieces. What does this mean? I have no idea. So, when you see this stuff, you have to research it and know that these are sexual symbols. These are organs. And there's a group of people who just came here and, you know, I don't want to disrupt their moment. So, you know, I respect people. So here, that's it. You are effing your brains out, okay? And that's the point of these entities who've taken your awesome truth, the mysterious ways of the pyramid. It means fire in the middle. Copper is fire. It's a sexual revolution. Say no. Don't just sleep with anything because you're fucking your pyramids up. By the way, the pyramids are still doing things. And I love this theory. What was the function? They no longer work. Are you dumb? Not you. I mean the scientists, the left brains, right? It no longer works. Are you kidding me? So you're telling me that all these stones here with my bones, they don't have any energy in them? I dropped my keys. 4 keys of the globe. Excuse me, sir and ma'am. These tombstones are vibrating to create the form they're in. They're dancing. They're not dead. Hence your corporation. This is a body. Now, if that's the case, right? If my body in these is in these tombstones, then the pyramid, whether it's being used or not, is a symbol of you, and it has energy. All those bodies it took to build that pyramid, those voices are still talking to you. But you're going to Taco Bell in Egypt and missing the egg of Egypt. You're going to Starbucks and missing the damn detail. So when you step in front of a pyramid, you're stepping into your tourist fields. You're going way back in time and you're missing it, you tourists. Taking photos. No, just step and bathe in yourself. That's the pyramid's function. It's a symbol of death and life. It's still a battery. Why is it pointing to the stars? It has your calcium phosphate in it. It's still giving the bones of you to the Pleiades, ruled by Venus, green, emerald, your limestone. So they chanted to Venus. Do you know any chants for Venus? I do. Say them, do them. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gives birth to my plants that died. Boom. It's simple, guys and ladies. Pyramids are still functioning. Yeah, ask questions. Nothing dies. Nothing is just stops. Okay, like yes, there's a beginning and an end, but what does that even mean? Because to have a beginning, you would have had to finish the end and do another part. So the end is a new beginning. So there's no end, really, or a beginning. So if Shiva's a destroyer, what is he destroying? He's destroying the old version or understandings of you, hence people like me and Santos, who come in the game to help you all. Make it simple, that's it. I'm not bragging at all, I'm grateful. You know, this man is working very hard, shares my videos, and I mean, my gosh, how honored I am. So, I hope this helps explain. Think about ice trays. Tray means 3, Isis, Ra, and El. So they used a tray, I think, or some very simple mathematical board to have a foundation, and then you just dump bones in the tray, and then you slowly, like Tetris, look at your video games. Everything we're doing today is giving away secrets. Everything needs the truth to exist. Don't let them lie to you. One love.